There is a special election today. MAGA is terrified. Trump is getting involved. Don Jr. is getting involved. Why? Because the results of this race could mean so much about what happens in 2026. Let me call your attention back to the first Tuesday in November the first Tuesday of November last month. After we saw, yes, Zoran Mamdani win in New York City, but after we also saw two Democrats win big for the governor's races in Virginia and New Jersey, Abigail Spanberger in Virginia and Mikey Sherrill in New Jersey. Republicans were quick to say, it's Democrats winning in blue states. None of this means anything about where voters are or about 2026. And we very carefully, step by step, as I like to do, let's not get I don't know what phrase to use. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's look one by one. And we see that, well, Virginia is not a blue state. Virginia, in fact, has a Republican governor right now in Glenn Youngkin. And Virginia said, we are going to vote not only for a Democrat, but we're going to vote for a Democrat by a large margin. That's what matters. In New Jersey, yes, New Jersey is a blue state, but Sherrill defeating her opponent, Jack Schitterelli, by a far larger margin than the current governor, Phil Murphy, won when he was up for election. So the margins are pointing to a big shift to Democrats. We have an election today to fill a vacant seat in the 7th District of Tennessee. It is Republican Matt Van Epps against Democrat Afton Ben. And in a district that voted for Trump by 22 points just a year ago, that Republicans have held without any serious challenge for decades, this race is within a couple of points. And it is becoming a sort of boiling cauldron. How about that imagery? A boiling cauldron of political controversy. And it could affect not only the balance of the House of Representatives for the next year, it could really be an important signal about what we might expect next November in the midterms. Now, we have polling. The polling is from Emerson College, and it shows that the Republican Van Epps 48 and the Democrat Afton Ben 46. That is number one within the margin of error, meaning this race might straight up be tied. But the most important takeaway is that this is so much closer than it should be if that district is still Trumpy. If that district were satisfied with the job that Trump is doing and that Republicans are doing in the House of Representatives, it wouldn't be a 2-point race within the margin of error. The Republican would be winning by at least 6 or 8 or maybe 12 or 15. Or remember, Trump won it by 22. Now, no matter what the outcome is tonight, you're going to hear certain things from Republicans. If the Republican ultimately wins, even if it's by half a point or 1 point or 2 points or 3 points, the Republicans will go, Republicans won. That's it. This is a referendum on Trump, and Trump won it. It's a referendum on Republicans. Republicans won it. Everything's fine. The reality, of course, will be that after Trump won by 22, if the Republican barely squeaks it out in a deep red, blood red district, that is a major reversal that corroborates what we already saw in New Jersey and Virginia gubernatorial and in other races. So don't fall for that one. Now, if Afton Ben were to win tonight, and I'm not handicapping it, I don't know, it's an uphill battle. It's within the margin of error. It's very red. But imagine that the Democrat wins tonight. Republicans are going to say, oh, not only is this not a presidential election, it's not even a midterm, it's not even an off year, it's a special off year election in December. People are going on vacation, it's Christmas, it's whatever. It means nothing, they will tell you, if a Democrat wins in the 7th District of Tennessee tonight. Well, to that I would say, ignore the meaning of it, ignore the significance of it at your own peril, but it would point to a brutal 2026 midterm that is coming up here. Now, Republicans know that this is a problem. They have been scrambling. They brought out the big guns. House Speaker MAGA Mike Johnson was in Tennessee yesterday. Trump phoned in saying the world is watching what is going on here because they know it's not comfortable. They know they don't have a big lead, and they know that losing this one would portend disaster for November of 2026. They know they usually win this one easily. And so they are rattled, they are jittered. Let's dig into the politics of it a little bit. Why? Is it as simple as Trump bad? Trump's not helping people, so they're considering voting for a Democrat in the 7th district. Well, there's two things that are going on. Number one, demographic changes in that district. And number two, fatigue with the economic conditions. Cost of living is up. Trump said it would be down. Cost of housing is up. Trump said it would be down. Healthcare cost is up. Trump said it would be down. These are problems that when you talk to voters in the 7th District of Tennessee, like with many other districts around the country, they go, we don't like this. We don't like what's going on. Meanwhile, the message from the Democrat, Afton Ben, is resonating with people in the district. She says, I feel your frustrations about affordability. I understand the economic stress that this causes. I understand what Washington hasn't delivered and what I need you to send me to Washington to try to deliver for you. So again, even if the Democrat doesn't win here, if it's a narrow Republican victory, and if it's single digits, okay, if Van Epps wins by single digits, this is a major warning shot. A red district drifting blue for the first time in decades means 2026 could be very dark. Forget about 40 seats that Republicans might lose. We could be talking 60 or 70. This could be a blowout, the likes of which we haven't seen in a while. For Trump, for MAGA, for the Republican Party, this is more than a local race. And so we're going to be watching for those results tonight very closely. And tomorrow I will tell you what ultimately happens. AI tools are everywhere now, but most people aren't even aware how much AI can help their business and their daily workflow. Our sponsor, Outskill, is hosting a free 2-day AI mastermind training this Saturday and Sunday from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern. You don't need any coding or technical background. And over those 2 days, you're going to learn practical skills, how to use AI to automate repetitive tasks or building agents that can handle multi-step work, connecting it to Sheets or Notion or CRMs so the information moves on its own. They are going to give you ready-made systems that you can put to use right away. Outskill is rated 4.9 out of 5 on Trustpilot. More than 10 million professionals have taken their programs, learning directly from the experts with experience at Microsoft and NVIDIA. The training is normally almost $400. They're offering it free right now to my audience. If you attend both days, you'll also get bonuses worth $1,500, including an AI prompt Bible, a monetization roadmap, and a personalized toolkit. Availability is limited. Grab your free seat using the link in the description.